Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and I'm here today with some more League of Legends. Just in case you guys missed it, I uploaded one video on League of Legends already, and it's basically the introduction to League of Legends. If you have no idea what League of Legends is, if you don't even know where to begin with any of this stuff, the video that I made last couple days ago is for you. The link to that'll be down below. It explains everything once you get done watching that. Come on back here, and we'll get started with our adventure today. So today, as you can see, we have some 5v5 bots. I have, well, bots and me. I'm facing intermediate bots, intermediate to amp up the difficulty a little bit, so it kind of shows you guys a little bit of a challenge. But bots, so that way it's a controlled environment, and I can be guaranteed to film this all live and explain what's happening and still be okay. So, with the way I'm going to start this, as you know, last video I uploaded, it was a 1v1, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys the bare basics. But that 1v1 is nothing like what a real game looks like. That was simply a laning phase and winning your lane and then pushing to win the game. What you're looking at now is a 5v5. Now I want you to ignore all the champions and all the other lanes because bots are stupid and they don't know which lanes they're supposed to be in. So like we have an ADC who is usually a bot laner and top, a top laner and bottom. I mean, you know, it's all flipped around. But anyways, we're gonna start here, and as you can see, there's two top, me middle, and then two bottom. Now the top part is kind of, we'll get more into why there should be one or two top later, but as of now we're going to focus on the mid lane because none of the bots are where they're supposed to be. To ensure that I battled another mid lane champion, I picked 5 mid lane champions for the other team, so we are going to be guaranteed to walk into one. I did this once or twice already, and I never got my mid lane champion that I wanted to go mid, so yeah, today we have Soraka. Now she's a support slash mid. The thing about her is she can heal herself, so any damage I put onto her, if I don't hit her again soon enough, she's literally just going to heal herself and bring it all back. But let's talk about my champion first for a little bit. So I'm Ziggs. There are typically 2 or 3 kinds of mid lane champions. Oh, she's coming at me. Let's back her off a little bit. Don't want to miss my minion. Sorry, last hitting minions is very important. I mentioned that last time, but still, I can't get over it. Anyways, there are typically 2 or 3 kinds of mid lane champions. There are mages, which is kind of what Soraka is, even though she also falls borderline support. Well, she is a support. She mains support, but she can also play mid very well. That's why I went ahead and added her to the list. As you can see, she healed herself a little bit right there. Oh, I missed a minion. Oh, well. So there's mages, kind of like Soraka, kind of like Ziggs. Ziggs is a little bit of an exception because of how far his range is, how much he can sit back and poke while not actually having to take damage. If you play it right. Oh, hey, my top lane got a kill. Go top lane. What is she doing coming at me like that? She's already healed herself up all the way. That's what I was talking about. I'm just going to sit back and keep farming up minions, though. But anyways, there's the mage type where you kind of run in and burst, and Ziggs isn't really a run in and burst kind. He kind of sits back and he throws people. I mean, if you see, I have burst. I can throw everything I have. But Ziggs' main thing is he can stand back in the safety of wherever. I never have to take... If I play this right, because Ziggs has range, because I can stand back here and throw, like, my Q is a bomb that goes really far and hits Soraka. I can, when it comes back up here in 1 second, I can use my E to clear minion wave super fast. I mean, I can kill minions that way. It drains my mana kind of fast, but if I play this right, I will never have to take damage from Soraka ever. Because she has to be close to hit me, and I have so many damaging moves from a distance that I should be okay. Now, there's one other kind of mid laner type that I wanted to point out for sure here, and that's the assassin type. So as you can see, I got too close to Soraka. That's why I got hit there, and she hit me with her banana. Now she's way too close, so I'm going to mess her up pretty bad. Upgrade my Q. She healed herself, so I'm not going to be able to get the kill here. I'm going to throw that. Overshot it. There we go. And we're going to run her off. Anyways, like I was saying, there's one other type of mid lane champion, which I actually don't even see on the field. But I'll be playing that type of champion later. Anyways, that type is the assassin type. And basically what assassin type champions can do is they can't really hit you from a range very well usually. But when they do decide that they want to kill you, they can go all in. They can 100% come at you. So if an assassin, even though Ziggs is really good at staying back and not getting hit, if a Ziggs is playing and he gets careless, and an assassin type champion gets too close to him, the assassin champion is going to come in and screw him up and probably kill him with one burst if they know what they're doing. So those are the 2 main types. There's also some in-betweeners where, you know, as Ziggs sits back and I can throw stuff, there's also a lot of mages where you have to get kind of close to the champions, but then you burst them. It's kind of like an assassin, but you get to keep a little bit of range. You rely heavily on mana, stuff like that. Yeah, this is what a mid-lane laning phase looks like. It's your typical 1v1. It'll be really interesting when I do top, because when I do top lane... Well, no, never mind. I take that back. We'll talk about it more later, but we're going to stick to mid. So... As you can see, my moves that I have I actually need to get my mana up. I'm a level up on Soraka right now. I want to save my mana and I want to hit level 6 before she does, so that way I can get my ultimate, because I think with my ultimate and enough mana, I could kill her or at least do a lot of damage to her and make her back, which would be really nice. But the moves I have, I explained it before. I have my Q, which is where I can throw my bomb. I overshot at that time. Throw my bomb super far. I have my E, where I can throw down a plate of a bunch of different bombs, which really messed her up right there. She had to heal herself to stay alive. And then I have my W, and my W can be used... she's going to back off. My W can be used to knock minions around and hurt them, or it can be used to knock me around. It doesn't hurt me, though, I guess, because I'm the guy throwing the bomb. I don't know why, but I can use it to propel myself away from battle or further into it if I need to. So that's something really cool about Ziggs. In my opinion, Ziggs is also one of the easiest characters to play mid because he's so good. So I hit 6 and she isn't. So if she comes too close to me at all, even though my mana's low, I'm probably going to try to get her. All right, where are you going? Oh. Alright, so I'm out of mana, I can't throw my ultimate, but I can mess her up quite a bit. I need to back off soon. When she hits 6, when she hits level 6, what her ultimate does... Oh, I'm getting kind of low. When she hits level 6, her ultimate heals everyone on the entire team. That's where she's kind of a support. Not only does she have a regular move that just heals herself, or a teammate if she wants it to, she can also heal the entire team with her ultimate. That's where Soraka becomes really annoying. I don't have the mana. We're going to kill this guy. I'm going to save up. I'm close to my nuke, and I'll show you what another thing you can use Ziggs' ultimate for. You haven't even seen Ziggs' ultimate, but hold on, here we go. So I have enough. I'm going to drop it right there. Hit Soraka, clear out the whole minion wave. It's just a big nuke that covers a wide area. I can actually throw it really far. I didn't throw it really far there because I didn't need to. But as you can see, what I did is not only did I hurt Soraka and scare her away, it also cleared the minion wave. This lets me go back to the tower and buy without worrying about losing minions. Because if there were minions coming to my tower, let's buy this. Actually, let's get a chalice. Don't worry about items again just yet. I might mildly explain what some items do here and there, but I wouldn't worry about them just yet. Anyways, if I would have backed when there were minions coming into my turret, I actually might lose some minions here. But what would have happened is all my minions that I could, as you can see when I hit them, I get gold. If I can get one. Yeah, when I kill them, I get gold. And I would lose that gold if the minions ran into my turret. So I want to back, if you can, I don't hang around long enough to get killed. That's not good for anybody, except for the other team. But if you can help it, always back when you have your minion wave all the way up to the tower. So if your minion wave's all the way up to the tower, that means that the other team member, your laner, whoever you're laning against, that means that they're losing minion kills. That means that it's called CS. CS is minion kills. That means that they're losing minion kills to the tower, and that means that you're not losing any minion kills because you cleared all the minions already. So she is way too close here again, but she healed herself and backed off, so I couldn't get her. I could have capitalized there, but that was just my bad. My top lane looks like it's winning pretty good right now. As you can see, they're beating on the tower really well. Looks like they've got that one in the bag. I'd probably give my team a pretty big advantage by making the other team all mid laners. My team's doing pretty well. I figured my bot lane would struggle because I have 2 tanks who don't really put out damage, but they're doing alright. They're actually winning the laning phase pretty hard. And I'm about to take the turret here, so this will be interesting. If she wants to come too close, I'm gonna throw my nuke behind her, so that way when she goes to run away, I'm gonna blow her back into me. As she silenced me, that's one of her moves. It can give her teammates mana, which of course is really nice, or it can silence you, and she chose to silence me. She can't give herself mana, obviously. That would be using mana to get mana. But if she silences you, that's one of the many, I don't know what to call it, but there's a lot of, not displacements, there's a lot of things that enemies can do to you that really mess you up. When she silenced me, that means until I was unsilenced, so for about a full second or two, I couldn't use any of my abilities. I couldn't throw QWE, I couldn't throw my ultimate. I can still basic attack, but I can't use any of my regular abilities. That's what being silenced does. So that's why another reason why Soraka's a really good mid champion is because she can silence people. You can run in thinking, oh, I'm going to kill this Soraka. Then she silences you, and then you have to run around like a moron for 2 seconds and wait for your silence to go away because you can't do anything. Alright, my bot lane's getting a kill. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty easy game. Now I picked, like I said, a super easy champion for the mid lane, but see, she silenced me, I have to wait. There's a minion wave here, so I was kind of iffy about fighting this, but whatever, we'll fight it. So we'll blow her back. If she thinks she can get away. Hold on, I don't want to use my ultimate, so let's flash and get her. Alright. So I used a summoner spell there that you guys haven't seen yet if you're only watching my videos on this stuff. I still brought teleport because teleport in bot battles is really important. It varies by who you are and how you want to play on if you use it in a regular game against real people or not. But as far as bot battles go, I always bring teleport just because I want to get back to lane fast, because I'm probably going to be the one carrying my team because I'm the only person. I'm the only not bot. But then I brought a different summoner spell, and instead of bringing the summoner spell I brought last time, I don't forget what it was, but this time I brought Flash. And what Flash is, if you rewind the video, you'll see when I pushed F, that's where I decided to put my summoner spell to. I immediately jumped to that particular spot. Now, it doesn't have a super long range, as you can see. I'll put it right here. Oops, I took a tower hit. This is how far I can flash. Just anywhere in that circle I can flash to. Why is she coming all the way out here? I'm stronger than she is. I don't have enough mana for my nuke. Oh, now I do. Ooh, we got another lane showing up. This is bad. I'm gonna take off now. You guys have fun. You guys have a good day. I'm gonna leave. Bye. Stop chasing me. Okay, he got into turret range. He took too many hits. Ah, get it off me. That's Malzahar who came up to help her. He has a brain juice thing. We're going to talk more about that later. So now I was winning my lane so hard, one of the other lanes, even though they're losing, decided they had to come help this Soraka mid, which, ooh, my bot died. That's not good. Which is good for me because that, well, it's bad because now I have to fight two people, but it's good because this means my other lanes can win even harder, which is fantastic. So, yeah, we're going to keep buying stuff. I don't really need health pots. I'll take a mana pot just to do it, but the reason I thought it was okay to back is because I have her lane super far shoved up, all the way up to almost their second tower, and I had teleport up. Waiting until you have teleport up, if you can help it, is always a good idea, and then once you have teleport up, as long as you can get just a second to go back and buy stuff and refill health, you can teleport right back into lane and keep getting CS. That's why usually when I run solo lanes like mid or top, I almost always do run teleports. He put that brain juice on me again, which sucks. Malzahar also has a silence, which means if they catch me, I might not be able to do any moves at all for a while. If they want to keep chasing me, though, this is one thing you're not supposed to chase Ziggs like they're doing, because as you can see, I can keep turning around and throwing stuff at them until they're too hurt, and then all of a sudden, I decide it's time to turn around and fight, and they're too low to fight me, because they've been chasing me, and I've been throwing my Q at them the whole time. So yeah, chasing Ziggs, not always the best idea. Very hard to chase. Also, my E, as you can see, right there when I got Soraka, the pool of bombs that I drop, it slows you when you walk on it. So not only does it hurt you per bomb you step on, it slows you. So again, another really good move for Ziggs. So what I could be doing right now is I could be going, I think after I get this tower I'm going to start. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start going to other lanes. So I've got this lane pretty far pushed up, but the thing is if Kale up here, if this Kale decided to leave. Oh, let's see if we can get her. Throw the nuke. Money, 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 money. Oh, she lived. We got to get her. She's going to try to back again. Oh, no, Ezreal got her. That was Ezreal's ultimate that came through. So anyways, if I push that lane up even further, I probably went too far already, but if I push that lane up too far, then that Cassiopeia and the Kale that was up here could both decide, hey, if we turn around right now, Ziggs is a free kill in mids. Then they would come up and they would kill me, and that wouldn't be good for me. It might be good for my teammates because they can push their lanes out and get more turrets, but for me, I would die if I tried to push any further. So this is where I decided I was going to come top lane, because my lane is fine for a while. It's going to take Soraka to push that out, and we can get more towers up here, and towers are always good. Towers give your entire team gold, no matter where they're at, which is nice. Malzahar is going to try to defend top lane. I'm going to try to blow him out of it. Soraka showed up. Oh no, Kale has a heal too. Yeah, as you can see, we messed up Malzahar pretty bad. He's probably going to have to back here, and we're just going to take this tower next. Kale can't do anything about it. If Kale tries to come at us, we can all jump on her, and she will die pretty quick. As you can see, my level's high above my teammates, and that's because I got a lane by myself. What happens between minions and champions, is when minions are in the area, or when you kill a champion, what happens is if you have another person there with you, you guys split experience pretty much. Your experience is almost cut in half. Or it is cut in half. So you only get half the experience you would from minions when you have another person next to you. So you guys each split. So that way, I mean, you know, you get how it works. But when I'm playing by myself, I get 100% of the experience. It all goes to me, and it's great. Now I let him kill my Jax here. I shouldn't have done that. So we're gonna bomb him. And oh, that's Kale's ultimate. It lets her go invulnerable for 2 seconds. But Ezreal picks up another kill with his ultimate. So he's looking pretty good. And now, as you can see, Soraka has shoved all the way up to my lane. She might actually get my tower if I don't hurry here. So I'm going to let Ezreal do what he can to this turret. I'm going to go ahead and back. Soraka backed off. She must have seen that we were taking this turret here. But let's pick up Lichbane. Now, I'll get more into attack damage and ability power later, but what Lich Bane does is every time I throw a Q, my following attack basically is just going to be a whole lot stronger. I have teleport up, but there's no need for me to use it right here. I'm not really going to be saving a whole lot, and I could use it to go help Ezreal if he needs it, but I probably won't because there's 4 people top right now. So instead, I think I might let... Jax is going to beat Nidalee easily. I think I'm going to go ahead and come down bot lane and help them. Probably stupid to waste a teleport there, but with 4 people trying to fight Ezreal top and Jax 1v1 and Nidalee mid pretty easily. Here's a cool way to move faster. Yahoo! Alright, anyways. Now seems like a pretty good time to shove out bot lane. I'm going to try to avoid going into the jungle at all here in these intro until I actually become the jungler. And if you're an experienced League player, you know what that means. If not, you'll find out soon enough because I'll be doing a video on it. Yes, now that we have the top and the middle one shoved all the way up, we're just going to finish shoving bottom lane out. They can't, I'm far enough ahead of everyone now, both my team and the other team. They can't really come to stop me unless all 5 of them show up. And if all 5 of them show up, then Jax or Ezreal are going to push out whatever lane they're in, so that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, I'm level 11. If Cassiopeia gets too close at all, I'm just going to completely jump on her and hit her with a full combo. Not to mention Leona's really good at jumping in. She's the champion I'm with right now. And Dr. Mundo can take a lot of hits if we need to, so she doesn't really have a choice other than to let us have this. Oops, I didn't mean to hit Cassiopeia there. That's why the turret started hitting me all of a sudden. Gotta let more minions get in there. Blow that up. Just cuz. Throw that at Cassiopeia. Kill the turret. Let's keep moving. Oh, probably ought to clear the minions first. So as you can see, playing bots, it's pretty elementary once you know what you're doing, but yeah, basically if you're brand new to League, the main thing you want to focus on, first and foremost in the laning phase at least, is learning how to last hit minions. That's at least the best advice I can give. Now granted, I'm only silver, so if you hear anyone with a higher rating than me tell you what to do, by all means listen to them, because they're probably better than I am. But last hitting minions is worth so much. It gets you so much gold. Once you get ahead in gold, it becomes a whole lot easier to go ahead and oh, they took my mid turret. Once you get ahead in gold, it becomes a whole lot easier to kill the person you're laning against if you can manage to beat them in gold. So what I'm doing now is I'm running over here because they showed up to stop us at that turret. We weren't going to push any further, so instead I'm going to come over here and I'm going to kill this Nidalee because I'm coming right up behind her. She has nowhere to go. As you can see, she turns around, she runs into Ezreal. She tries to attack me, she's going to die. Ezreal tried to steal that from me with his ultimate. That's what Ezreal's ultimate is. He shoots that big arc light of fire thing. It's called True Shot, but he shoots the True Shot all the way across the map. And it can hit just about anybody. So our top lane might be about to get pushed by minions in there, but there's no computer over there. So it's nothing to worry about. Not to mention it looks like Jax is going to get it, so we should be fine there. It's going to push this mid up with Ezreal. If they come to stop me, they come to stop me, but as of right now, they have 2 bot who are very low. Anyways, so as I mentioned earlier, that thing about Lich Bane down here, when I throw an ability, my next attack does a lot. So when I'm hitting a turret, you'll see me throw an ability out and then run up and smack the turret or smack a person once because that shot's going to do a lot of bonus damage. And we're going to kill these guys right here. I'm too far ahead. They were too low. Well, they weren't even that low. I'm simply way too far ahead for anybody to be messing with me at this point. So I can kind of blow them up whenever I feel like it. I'm level 13. They're like level 8 and 9 and stuff. So my team wants to dive that Malzahar. That's fine by me, but I'm going to keep sitting here smacking on this inhibitor so we can get super minions. Oh, see, that's why you don't dive that. My team just became part of a triple kill pretty much because they got greedy and they went for a kill. Now with me there, they might have been able to get it, but I wanted the inhibitor. I wanted the objective. I want super minions first and foremost. And now what do you do when you have super minions? Well, unlike my last video, you can't sit there and wait for them all day. Oh, Leona dove. We're going in. Oh, we're kind of going in. I missed my shot. I keep overthrowing my Q. I can't believe she lived that. She has 45 health, and she lived that. Anyway, so what do you do when you shove a lane all the way out and you have super minions? Well, we can't push any further, even with super minions get there. Unless we can manage to kill 3 or 4 of them at once, we can't push all the way up to the 2 turrets, because those 2 turrets plus all the other people are going to kill the super minions before we can get any real damage. So instead, let's start working towards the death cap. I haven't bought shoes yet. We kind of need shoes. Okay, now I'm a little bit faster. So instead of what we're going to start doing is we're going to pick another lane. So I see 3 of my teammates in bot lane. Super Minions and Mundo are in mid. I'm going to teleport to top. Now, I could have gone bot lane with my teammates. I probably should have gone mid because Mundo's not going to be able to hold them all off from this tower. But with my teammates pushing out bot lane and me pushing out top lane and having Super Minions in mid, this makes it very hard for the other team to defend. As you can see, Super Minions already got too far up. And they're going to make it to the Nexus soon if they don't stop it, which they are. There's 4 of them mid right now, though, so... My 3 teammates bot, or my 2 teammates, yeah, my 3 teammates bot are going to be able to run that Nidalee off just fine. I'm going to be able to clear this wave super fast because Ziggs is really good at that. And Mundo's up here with me. So we have Super Minions can kind of take care of themselves for the most part. If you have Super Minions coming at you like the enemy does, and you leave them alone, they're going to win their lane super easy. They're going to win their lane super fast. So if we let Super Minions stay on their own and then we all get in other lanes, this means we have a chance to get Super Minions in other lanes, and they have to fight at a disadvantage, because if they leave the Super Minion, let's nuke him. F it. I wanted to kill. Kind of dumb to waste an ultimate on the guy that low, but I wanted to kill. Yeah, so see, they had to back off because Super Minions were hitting their base, and while they're doing that, I'm going to get Super Minions in another lane. Yeah, they really have a problem on their hands now, so I'm just going to keep working on this, keep getting my supers. And let's go. Now, as you can see, again, Ziggs plays completely different than a lot of other champions. Every champion I play is going to be different. Every lane I play is going to be different. Although, ultimately, it will come down to this. It will come down to me finding my own lane because I'm carrying my team, getting Super Minions in all 3 lanes and or killing the enemy team. I don't have my nuke up, otherwise I throw it right now. Yeah, I don't want to fight them because there's 4 of them. Oh god, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. No, no, no. I was silenced. I was trying to flash. I was trying to use my summoner spell flash to get over the wall. That was just me getting careless, though. I shouldn't have walked this way. I wanted to come up and clear these minions and then run through here. But I didn't want to take turret damage, so that was entirely my fault. But now I get Rabadon's Death Cap. This item just gives you a lot of ability power. And again, I'll talk more about the difference between ability power and attack damage later. I'm just going to buy a typical Ziggs build right here. Don't want to get fancy with it. Don't want to get weird with it. Sorry, it appears I'm out of water. Anyways, as you can see, when they left to come kill me, my teammates showed up. Super Minions took down their other inhibitor turret. Jax is wailing on the Nexus. We might win the game right here. So I'm going to say screw the bot lane. I'm going to say I don't need the bot lane. I'm going to run straight up mid, see if I can help my team. It looks like they're going to win this without me, though. I got them far enough ahead. We have enough towers that my team has so much more gold than the other team. We're higher levels than the other team because we died a lot less. Minions beaten on the Nexus, and that's going to be it. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down below. If you want to add me, my name on here is Thundershot69. Just add me. You can message me and tell me you're from YouTube or Twitter or whatever, or what have you, but it's not necessary. You can add me on League of Legends if you want to play together. Just let me know. And I think that's it. Like I said, any questions down below? I think next time we will be tackling the top lane, so get ready for that. We'll see you.